What's up, everybody? Derek Source Photo Portal coming to you from my balcony. Just to say a couple of things here today. I'm using the Pocket Osmo 3 and I've had it for about maybe 2 weeks now and I'm loving every second of it. Now, some people want to know, is the Pocket Osmo 3 good enough to do a contract with? Well, I'll tell you what, yeah, it is. Now, I'm somebody who's been doing contracts for years now. I use a Canon EOS R and I love it. I usually match that up with a 24-105 f4 RF lens, and it gets me beautiful shots. The in-lens stabilization lets me get away with a lot of handheld footage. Now, I prefer handheld footage. It's a lot less complicated, it's a lot less work. I have a gimbal. Now, the one thing I hate the most about gimbal is setting it all up. And then when you take some shots, what happens is sometimes you want to frame your shot and then you maybe just went a little bit past it and miss the moment. Now, if you're filming a movie or something like that, you have the chance to redo the shot one more time, one more take. But if you're doing something like a wedding or a contract where it's run and gun, you don't have the time to keep asking people to redo a shot. Or, you know, if it's a wedding, you just don't have that redo a shot moment, barely ever. So something like a Pocket Osmo 3, straight out of the box, the only setting that I really messed with was, well, a lot of the pro settings for sure, but the setting with the gimbal itself that I worked with and just put down a little bit was the speed of the gimbal, so that it would, you know, it's less like this and more of a cinematic flow that is very easy to control. Gimbals, you can do that as well. Thing is, they're just a little bit more complicated, and something about the Pocket Osmo, they just got it down perfect, that it just works so smooth, so easy. It's not complicated and it just does exactly what it should do with like minimum effort, which is key when you run and gun on a big contract day. So for me, I'm a minimalist, and this bad boy right here, set it to 4K and you can get those shots that you need. Sure, I set all the pro settings like I said before. I got myself an ND filter and I get the shots that I need to get with it. Now, I did this contract where I knew that at one point of the contract we'd be passing through the zoo, and I got access to sit on the back of a golf cart and follow these people on bikes. Well, I was in front of, they were following the golf cart basically. And I used the Pocket Osmo 3. I set it in 4K. 60 frames per second, just in case I wanted to do some speed ramps, slow up some shots. And basically I used it throughout the day anytime that I knew that I would be taking more than 5 steps, you know, and I thought, okay, well, this would be better if it was silky smooth, and then I would throw this on there. I used it, and I'll tell you, man, like it turned out great. It turned out excellent on a lot of the shots, and I am glad that I brought it with me, and it will be a tool that I will use. So if you're wondering, can you use a Pocket Osmo 3 for a paying contract? Yeah, you can. You really can. You just have to know what you're doing, know how to color grade, know how to use it in the right moments. Right now I'm using this without a mic. I'm just speaking straight to the camera here and using the internal mic on the Osmo. I didn't try the Creator combo. I just bought the Pocket Osmo, which was expensive enough, if you ask me. I will one day, yes, I will pick up the microphones. As of right now, I don't have one, so I'm speaking to you like this, and this is something I'm going to do a lot of. Why? Because, like I said, the ease. It is so easy to just turn it on, set it on a tripod, and boom, you're ready to go and you're ready to film. And that is something that is important to me. It's gonna be my little go-to because it's so much easier to put down my camera for a second, put it in my bag, and take this out of my pocket instead of grabbing my camera, grab the gimbal, put it on the gimbal, adjust it, and whatever, and then go take my shot. You'll miss the shot, or you'll miss the moment, or the vibe is off at a wedding. You just ruined that couple's moment. You're taking too long to get stuff done when you can just be like, 1 second, put away the camera, grab the gimbal, all right, just take a couple steps that way and you follow them. So as far as I'm concerned, it is great. You saw some of the shots. Let me know what you think. Do you think that it's worth it? Do you think that it's obvious that I used a Pocket Osmo? Comment below. Let me know what you think. Peace out, guys.